Welcome back MVP Road Car family. Today we've got something truly special lined up. This is not just another supercar, this is the 2026 Ferrari F80. The car Ferrari says is the ultimate bridge between cutting-edge hybrid hypercar technology and their old-school racing DNA. And trust me, when you see this car up close, you'll understand why it's already being called the next legend in Renault's history. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into its design, its performance, the cabin experience, and of course what kind of price tag you'll need to have this masterpiece in your garage. First, just looking at the Ferrari F80 in person feels like staring into the future of automotive design. The exterior doesn't just look fast, it feels like it's moving even when it's standing still. The front end has this aggressive shark nose style, with sculpted intakes and aerodynamic channels that Ferrari claims reduce drag while increasing downforce. You'll notice the ultra-slim LED headlights, laser sharp and tucked into the bodywork almost like the eyes of a predator. Ferrari didn't go for overstyling here. Instead, they carved the body for airflow. Every crease, every vent, every line serves a functional purpose. Even the hood has integrated aero elements that channel air directly toward the roof scoop and rear diffusers. Walk around to the side and you immediately see that long, low stance. The car almost hugs the ground. Thanks to its lightweight carbon fiber tub and active suspension setup, the wheel arches are muscular, housing massive 21-inch alloys wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires. Developed specifically for the F80, the doors open in a dramatic butterfly style, giving you that sense of theater every time you climb in. And then there's the rear, the part most people will be seeing when this thing blasts past them. A sculpted rear end with a full-width LED light bar, an active wing that deploys at speed, and an exhaust setup that looks more like jet thrusters than tailpipes. The diffuser is enormous, and you can tell Ferrari pulled directly from Formula One aerodynamics to make this car stick to the road at ridiculous speeds. Now, slide into the interior and the story continues. Ferrari has always struck a balance between race car focus and Italian luxury, and the F80 is probably the clearest expression of that philosophy yet. The first thing you notice is the driver-centric cockpit. You sit low, cocooned in racing-style carbon fiber seats wrapped in Alcantara and leather. The steering wheel is a masterpiece, flat-bottomed, with integrated controls just like in F1, including the signature Manettino dial that lets you flick between driving modes on the fly. Behind the wheel, a fully digital curved display wraps around, giving you performance data, navigation, and even augmented reality overlays when you're pushing the car on track. Ferrari hasn't forgotten about comfort though. While everything is lightweight and performance-driven, the materials are top-tier, brushed aluminum, carbon fiber trim, fine Italian leather, and customizable color schemes let each buyer tailor the interior to their taste. The infotainment system is new, sharper, and quicker than before, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And yes, Ferrari finally improved the sound system, but let's be honest, most owners won't care because the real soundtrack is that engine behind your ears. And that brings us to the heart of the F80, the performance. This is where Ferrari has gone all in. Power comes from a brand new 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8. But here's the kicker, it's paired with a high-output electric motor system. Together, this hybrid setup produces a jaw-dropping 1,200 horsepower. That's right, 1,200. Ferrari claims a 0 to 60 time of just 2 seconds flat, and a top speed north of 230 miles per hour. This is hypercar territory, but with Ferrari's finesse and usability. The hybrid system isn't just for straight-line speed, though. It uses a Formula One-derived energy recovery system, so when you brake hard, the car captures that energy and feeds it back into the battery. That gives you an extra boost out of corners, essentially torque fill that eliminates any turbo lag. The gearbox is an updated 8-speed dual clutch, firing off shifts faster than the blink of an eye. Handling is razor-sharp thanks to four-wheel steering, active suspension, and Ferrari's latest traction management software. They've engineered the F80 to feel alive, to communicate every ounce of grip, so even though the numbers are extreme, the driver feels in control rather than overwhelmed. Braking is equally mind-blowing. Carbon ceramic discs paired with regenerative braking mean you can haul this car down from 200 miles per hour without a hint of fade. Ferrari even engineered the pedal feel so that the transition between electric braking and physical braking is seamless. It's little details like that which separate Ferrari from the rest. One of the most impressive aspects is that, despite the insane power, Ferrari has worked hard on efficiency. In all-electric mode, the F80 can drive around 20 miles silently, perfect for city use or early morning garage exits without waking the numbers. But switch into race mode, and you unleash that V8 scream blended with the futuristic whine of electric motors, a symphony of old and new that you really have to hear to believe. Now let's talk about price, because this is where things get even more exclusive. The Ferrari F80 doesn't come cheap. The base price starts around $2.7 million, but with Ferrari's bespoke program, most buyers will spec theirs north of $3 million. And here's the kicker: it's limited. Ferrari is producing fewer than 1,200 units worldwide, making it not just a performance beast but also a serious collector's item. And if history tells us anything, values of these cars will only climb once production ends. So who is this car for? It's for the elite few who want a piece of Ferrari's future while still enjoying the spirit of its past. It's not the daily driver, though Ferrari insists it can be. It's not purely a track weapon, though it will embarrass nearly anything else on a circuit. It sits in that rare space where engineering brilliance meets artistry. When you buy the F80, you're not just buying speed, you're buying an experience, a statement, a rolling sculpture that pushes the limits of what's possible in automotive design. To wrap things up, the 2026 Ferrari F80 is not just another car review, it's a glimpse into the future of the supercar. Ferrari has managed to combine brutal performance with intelligent hybrid technology, all while crafting an exterior and interior that look and feel like pure art. It's fast, it's rare, it's expensive, and it's unapologetically Ferrari. For those lucky enough to get one, this is a car that will define an era. So that's our deep dive into the Ferrari F80. Let me know in the comments if you had the chance. Would you pick this over something like the Bugatti Tourbillon or the Rimac Nevera? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we've got plenty more dream machines coming your way. Until next time, this is MVP Road Car, signing off.